Cluster analysis alone can't tell us anything useful. Our sample set is much too narrow. Pathfinder Ryder, Dr. Tsana Rilar, xenobotanist for the Initiative, and my colleague, Dr. Eric Baumgarten.
Xenogenetics. Pleasure to meet you.
I can see why you're on Havarl. Plenty to keep you busy.
Indeed. It can hardly walk without stepping on a new life form. We tread lightly.
Your report of accelerated evolution and rapid growth of nature here caught our interest.
We're analyzing everything we can for clues to replicate the effects on our own crops.
It would have interesting applications, if there's a way to control the process.
You understand the end goal.
If we learn to enhance the growth of plants and animals in non-destructive ways, we could end hunger. It would change everything for the Initiative. Our colonies could thrive virtually overnight.
Since you repaired the vault, things are returning to normal, but too quickly for us.
The accelerated life forms you want to study are dying off, decaying.
We're scrapping before it's gone. We could use some help.
Point me to life forms you need. I'll do the rest.
Anything mutated beyond its baseline growth cycle will aid our work.
I'll provide the most promising genetic markers to scan for.
Thank you for whatever help you can provide, Pathfinder. Rendezvous here when you're finished.
Kieran says Zaval would have lasted another cycle. 2 at most.
Were the projections so dire?
I could believe it. We came so close to losing everything.
Pathfinder Ryder did it.
My cuttings to Kieran Dahl's.
Ah, you'll be the Pathfinder
no
then.
fungus.
Dr. McIntyre from the Nexus.
Some people eat
Right.
plant fungus
Welcome
as
to
a
Havarl.
delicacy.
She'll
Before
be
you eat
more
them,
welcoming
spewed
now
out by
that
a
you put the
malfunctioning
vault back on track.
At least do it on a dare.
The Angara invited us to monitor plant growth and study ruins out in the jungle. It's the chance of a lifetime.
You know how Tavos found the monolith, right?
Aye, I have.
You believe him?
Asari share thoughts and memories. Prothean tech speaks in vision. There's more to people than what can go under a microscope, lad.
Be careful around those monoliths. There might be more stasis fields. We think they own...
Oh, we know. Make no mistake. Whether young Farley remembers it when he's chasing butterflies is another matter.
What does your team do here?
Zera is our botanist. She'll be minding the plants and designing an artificial habitat. She also happens to be an engineer. Then there's young Farley.
And you?
I'm the xenoanthropologist. A fancy word for talking to the Angara about those ruins. And listening.
I imagine you've spoken to Kieran Dahl.
She's the one who invited us, aye. But she's a fine lady, and hopefully a good colleague down the road. I plan to listen to her.
Good luck, McIntyre.
Safe journeys, Ryder.
The reports didn't do this world justice. It's ethereal.
Director Addison? No personal appearance? It might have been an outpost.
Thank you, but no. I prefer climate control to... And the stability you brought? I received a thank you from Aya. That may be the first time I've heard those words in Andromeda.
After the Ket and what they've seen of the exiles, we had to be at our best.
We've had precious few examples of that. Pathfinder might be getting close. Havarl helps. Outpost or not, we're gaining. We need another, but we're gaining. It's promising, and a lot of people have noticed. And there's another matter, a ceremonial one.
Is this really the time?
Pathfinder was always a symbol. Like outpost flags hanging in the commons, the people need a address them, Pathfinder. What did this mean?
We're not just here to survive, to scramble for resources. We came to research and explore. Havarl is made for that. And everything we learn about it helps not just us, but the Angara as well.
Into the books, Pathfinder. Addison out.
What can I help with?
We can speak more.
Anything you need?
Our people aren't causing you any trouble, are they?
Not at all. They've been a big help, and Dr. McIntyre's... It's good to know that not all aliens are like the Ket.
I should get going.
fellow Pathfinder always.
Do you know how damp it is here? And it's been dead. What now?
I won't bother.
The Initiative researchers might benefit from scans of the mutated wildlife nearby.
Impressive!
Pathfinder, the life forms in this area display accelerated growth markers.
Here they come!
One out!
Cat! Protect Solvia! We're not alone! What's behind you?
Nice work.
Ryder, Tholdia lives near here. She's our best lead to finding Aksul.
Good find, Pathfinder.
Cat! Protect Soldier! One less to worry about.
Rokar. They died fighting.
Aksul must have sent them to watch over Thondir.
Locked. I'll override it.
Don't come any closer.
We're here to help.
Don't touch me.
I just want to help.
Your wounds, they're self-inflicted?
The cat. I can't go back. I won't. Oh.
Hush now, sister. The Ket are dead. They can't take you. We won't let them.
You sound like him. So confident. So sure.
You mean Exul?
He saved me. Gave me a chance to live. And die on my own terms.
We need to find him, Thordir. Ishare, brave one.
Even in the end, she was devoted to him.
And Axul's using that devotion to spread hate. The only other person who could reach him is the Moshai.
Another reason to rescue her.
Come on, let's go.
much violence.
The initiative researchers might benefit from scans of the mutated wildlife nearby.
Let's do this! research tech, data pads. Let's find out why. We're studying mutant wildlife too. They want to use it against us. The datapad mentions a camp.
Updating known data. Mission parameters changing. Good find, Pathfinder.
Enemies! Sam, what do you get from this?
Analyzing. The Rokar took special interest in mutations that would poison a natural environment.
They wouldn't use that on our worlds.
What are your instructions for this data, Pathfinder?
Download a copy, then erase the Rokar computer.
Acknowledged. Copying complete. Erasure of Rokar files complete.
Let's wrap things up and get back to our researchers.
No. Ok, possiamo tornare anche col viaggio veloce ora. Ma devo trovare il negozio. Ah, eccolo. Ecco perché qui non c'ero andato prima. Che negoziante col cappello. Voglio il cappello.
And a few from my secret partners. Plan to build the first Angara Nexus trading company. Lone Star Enterprises. Gotta remember where I started, you know. Hey, you want to be an early investor?
What do I get for investing?
Today, great supplies. Tomorrow, who knows?
Ah, potrei tipo vendermi qui le cose. Ok.
What have you brought us, Pathfinder?
I got jumped by Rokar. They were researching harmful mutations, hoping to use them against us.
I hope you put an end to their work.
Do you have any of their data? May we see it?
I copied the files before I erased the Rokar computer. I'll transmit everything.
If nothing else, it may help us defend against future attacks.
I scanned all the mutated wildlife I could find. I hope it helps your research.
We're going to be overwhelmingly busy, aren't we?
Thank you for everything, Pathfinder. We'll get to work.
Ah, look who's here.
Allora, vediamo che altro possiamo fare. Dovrei riportare la reliquia qui su Aia, però lo farei dopo. Oh, questo è quello che voglio fare adesso. Questo non posso farle. Questo lo farò una volta che adesso andrò su Boeld. Oh, campioni, manifesti su Arla. E dove stanno? Non ho trovato manco uno. Cioè sì, uno l'ho trovato. Però vabbè. Tanto non me li mostra se lo metto. Come i cadaveri di coloni che purtroppo ancora non ho trovato tutti. Infatti se io lo metto sulla mappa non mi segna niente. Anche perché non è che possano stare in tanti posti. Eppure io questo, come vedete, l'ho aperto tutto. Dove cavolo stanno? Se sa, vabbè. No, stava qui. Esatto. Questi poi l'avevo visti tutti e queste poi sono... Ok. Oh, andiamo su Boeld. Andiamo su Boeld. Ah, ma ci possiamo andare da qui. Niente di nuovo. Dov'è? Eccolo. Oh. Ok.
Leaving a viral. Bridge is yours, Pathfinder.
Salve. Oh, siccome in realtà non abbiamo fatto niente, infatti non c'è niente di nuovo. Credo sia inutile, parliamo con lei, ma tanto già lo so che non c'è niente di nuovo.
Raider.
Esatto, quindi andiamo direttamente su Boiled. Boiled. Ho visto che sta di strada, portiamo il reperto ad Aya. Ah sì, ho visto che sta di strada. Non ha molto senso in un gioco, tanto il tempo è lo stesso, però sta di strada.
I can feel the Scourge's drag on the ship.
At least it keeps Aya hidden.
Tu mi sa che finché non facciamo l'altra cosa non possiamo girare per la città, o forse sì, perché nel caso ci abbiamo un sacco da esplorare e magari qualche altra missione da sbloccare, vediamo. Ah, ok, da qui torniamo direttamente lì.
Welcome back. On behalf of Governor Shai, I offer gratitude for the aid you've given our people.
Still won't let me back in the city, though.
I don't have authorization, but I'm still your liaison.
Non posso entrare in
May I
città,
help you,
ok.
Pathfinder?
Thanks for your time, Enro.
Of course.
Boh, ok. No, sei tu.
Pathfinder, did you make it to Havarl?
Oh, yeah.
I found this Angaran helmet. Does it mean anything to you?
This is a pre-Dark Age design. Do you see the black marks? The Scourge targeted this pilot's ship. Stars, it's perfectly preserved. I can almost imagine the pilot. He must have been so afraid. I've never seen one of these intact. Do you know how rare this is? I can't even begin to repay you.
If it makes you that happy, I'll gladly dig up a few more.
Do you offer priceless relics to every Angara you meet?
Only the special ones?
I'll keep that in mind. I need to study this further to fully understand it. I'll let
Modalità
you know if I
piacione.
discover anything.
You got it.
Thank you, Pathfinder.
You said the helmet was touched by the Scourge. What does that mean?
I forget your people weren't around for that. When the Scourge appeared, it targeted remnant ships, broke down their technology. With the drive cores disabled...
The ships crashed.
But that may not be all. The Scourge leaves a mark on whatever it touches. If it touched this helmet, perhaps the pilot was the target. There may be remnant tech inside the helmet.
Or in the pilot.
Storms. I hadn't even thought of that.
I should get moving.
Come back soon.
Ok. Adesso possiamo andare su Boiled.
All systems green.
Non si è aggiunto nient'altro, no.
Beginning approach.
Not really a holiday destination.
Mazza roba. Da fa un sacco di roba questo pianeta. E vedo che anche qui c'è del platino. Ah, ma io prima volevo fare una cosa.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Gil, you missed your
Aspetta, che via su questo.
appointment. Again.
Uh-oh, someone's in trouble. I had a good reason.
Which was?
When I remember it, I'll tell you. I don't think she would.
Se comprassi 20 Q potrei fare questo. Ah, ho sbagliato. Devo vedere se c'erano incrementi per la macchinetta. Ci sono qui. TCU. No, un'altra di queste però le compriamo volentieri. Ok, no, fammi scendere qui. E loro sempre se la chiacchierano. Dove ci stavo?
You've been at this
No,
longer than
ok.
any of us have. So between you and me, what do you think of our
Dico,
chances?
parlano sempre di cose interessanti loro.
Chances for what?
Surviving.
It'll be okay.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, old man.
Devo solo vedere che capelli gli posso mettere. Cioè, io volevo far Rider cambiandogli. Belli sti capelli, oh. Quindi ho predefinito, oppure te lo fai completamente da solo. Completamente da solo farei troppo diverso, quindi no. Peccato. Mi è piaciuto con la faccia così e poi magari tutti i capelli fruffi. Vabbè. Ok, utile chiedere un'altra battuta a Sam. Oh, allora, dopo il
You have
verde...
AVP
Sì.
outstanding, Pathfinder.
PDA... Intendo.
I never get out in the field with you guys.
Cioè, non questi per sbloccare capsule. Oh, sì, invece, addirittura due. Ok.
Maybe for the best.
I've got enough people to patch up without Gil tripping over Karkins.
Not the backup I was hoping for, Lexi.
Fermi tutti. Ah, certo, è sempre quello che non posso fare. Ah, certo, loro sono aumentati di livello. Ok. È il momento di atterrare.
Old orbit is steady.
Allora. La whisky vanno benissimo. Sì. 400, 883, 348, quindi la spada seria è ancora più figa. Ok. Ovviamente abbiamo tutto scout. Ok, andiamo così. No, ce li vuoi portare solo loro due perché già gli stanno a far favore e lei c'ha la cosa segreta, quindi direi andiamo.
Take her down, Callow.
We designated this planet Habitat 6. Original readings suggest that it had a breathable, nitrogen-rich atmosphere and oceans of H2O.
I take it that's no longer the case.
All H2O in Habitat 6, vol to the Angari, is ice.
Ecco.
And those oceans?
Oh, pianeta di ghiaccio.
Completely.
Oh, there goes the dream of a seaside property. That's a pretty intense blizzard.
LZ is on the windward side of the mountain. Conditions are bad. I'm tracking gale force squalls.
Oh, porca miseria. Stabile?
We're good. We're good.
You sure? Want us to get out and push?
Very funny, Ryder.
Ambiente freddo, supporto vitale a schifo.
Oh, Suvi wasn't kidding about the cold.
Allora, dobbiamo andare da quella parte. Mamma mia. Le cose. Ok. Ma pensavo potessimo chiamare il nonno, invece no, quindi siamo solo che sbriga.
Where are we meeting the resistance team?
Sent you the nav point. Good luck, Pathfinder.
No, salimo?
Here! Let me warm up for a second. I've never been this cold.
We're almost there. We'll need to talk to Commander Anyik when we arrive.
Ah, ok, quindi questi sono dei termosifoni. Ok, sono dei termosifoni.
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
Salve.
Life support is stable.
Oh, allora, interessante.
Heard about Kiva. I still can't find him. His sister came through here. Set out alone to search for him. And she's as tough as a rubber.
Che cosa si fa? Addominali. Ah, aspetta.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall.
Tu me lo dai rosso, ma non me lo fai... Ah, ok.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Qui dietro c'è roba che ci può essere utile, no?
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
Word's getting around that you're all right. I'll decide for myself once I talk to Ephra.
Are you the Pathfinder that Ephra was talking about?
That's me. We're the team assigned to breach the facility with you. Hopefully rescue Moshai Sefa.
I'm your pilot. The Kent facility is on the other side of the planet.
Ready to head out?
I'll be back.
And we'll be here.
Fuel pumps, fuel
The
lines,
ambient temperature
hydraulics,
is normal.
all looking good.
Yeah, I
Life
told you.
support is
I
stable.
taken care of her. Can it go now? That'll take forever.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support is back online.
I needed to adjust the fuel requirements. Did you enter your pre-flight report?
I didn't think it was necessary.
Weight limits. We live and die by them.
I'm reading a severe temperature drop. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support restored.
How is everyone back home? Parents doing all right? They're fine. Worried about me. When do you head back to Havara? As soon as I'm done installing the new power grid. You coming with me this time? I'm the only decent shuttle mechanic out here. They'd manage without you. We both know that's not true.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall. Life support restored.
When you stand across from a Ket, remember what brought you here. Hold that in your heart.
C'è gente dedicati agli allenamenti.
I love you, Hera.
I know.
Who knows how much time we have?
I hear you have a very impressive vehicle, yes?
We call it the Nomad.
I'm an amateur mechanic myself. Build vehicles for my people. Upload this schematic for your mechanic, with my compliments. They can upgrade your vehicle's shielding once you find the needed components.
I'll have him vetted. Thanks.
My pleasure, human. You can find some of what you need here on Vol. The rest, out and about.
Anyek is wasting time. We should be out there looking for Mashal.
Mashal's dead. You saw the explosion.
Yes, Mashal's explosion. She would have known exactly how to protect herself. We can put a pod together. Go back out there. Herif, maybe, and Eshka.
Don't be foolish, Hannah. Please be angry, grieve, rage, but please drop this.
Ready to head to the Ket facility?
No time to waste. You can fill me in on the shuttle.
Okay, everybody in.
Ah, se no non posso fare... Ah,
Good to see you again, Commander Dozil.
And you, Jarl. You must be Ryder's team on Havarl. I'm Anyek Dozil, commander of this encampment. You're welcome here as an ally of the Angara.
Thank you for allowing us into your base, Commander.
Your actions display your soul's intentions. I hope you will join the fight against the Ket. We've held the Ket at bay, but have been unable to deal a decisive blow. The longer things drag on, the greater our disadvantage.
That's why I came here. To help.
If you want to know where you can make a difference, go to the post that overlooks the valley. Nothing happens on Vold without our lookouts knowing about it. Before you go, is there anything else I can help you with?
How are you holding up against the Ket?
It hasn't been easy. We've had our victories, but we're a small force. Too small.
Didn't Ephra send recruits?
Most of them are young, untrained. If we want to beat the Ket...
We will. If the commander needs recruits, we'll find them.
I'm an outsider. How could I convince anyone to join your resistance?
You may be an outsider, but Jarl is an experienced soldier with unmatched passion. He's inspired the will to fight in so many of us.
Jarl's right. We can find the people you need.
I'd be happy to take anyone you send my way. You have my gratitude, both of you.
How long has the Resistance been around?
Nearly as long as the Ket. With our military destroyed, civilians... They formed the Resistance as a final effort to...
It seems to be working.
Only since Ephra took over. His tactics gave us the push we... But even now, we're a long way from winning.
I've met Ephra. He's... interesting.
He's never been good at first impressions. He can be stern. Ephra took a scattered band of civilian fighters and molded them. What success we've had against the Ket is in...
Most people seem to really respect him.
Because he would do anything for his people, he inspires the same in us. We may not always agree with Ephra, but we'd follow him to the end of the stars.
That's it for now.
I'll be here if you have any questions.
Apologies, Pathfinder. I'm a little busy at the moment.
Joe, my friend. Welcome home, brother.
Looks like supplies aren't getting through to the Resistance.
Olisk is in charge of requisitions. We should speak with him.
Oh, iridio. Non l'avevamo mai preso.
Double security and send nightly patrols.
Squadron Ed Varroa. I'm picking up hostile zooming south of you.
Tetrix is counting on us for the
Pathfinder, something I can do for you?
You the requisitions officer? I hear you're having supply issues.
Of course not. I don't know what you've heard, but everything's running fine.
Your communications say otherwise. You haven't received a shipment in weeks.
Those data pads are encrypted. How did you... I need to keep this news contained. No one knows the shipments have stopped. If word gets around, we'll have a serious morale drop. I need to investigate this quietly.
You have any leads?
Not much. The supplies make it planetside, but never reach the base. The obvious answer is the Kent. Sabotage is their style. We changed our drop point, but no luck. I can't send someone to investigate without word getting around. I guess there's no avoiding it eventually.
I can take a look at the drop point. That way no one will panic.
I can't sanction an official search, but I also can't stop you from investigating on your own. The nav point for the last drop location is in my personal console. You seem to be adept at decryption, so I'll let you figure out the rest. Apologies, Pathfinder. I'm a little busy at the moment.
Decryption successful, Pathfinder. Updating your nav system with a supply drop point.
I looked over the recruits and the centers. They're younger than I expected.
What a message to my brothers.
Welcome. You are the Pathfinder, yes? I am Rochua Lin.
What are these symbols on the wall?
My people worship here in private.
And I give the blessings. Would you like one?
I'm a bit of a stranger to your faith.
A stranger in all things, perhaps. The blessing is offered with simple goodwill.
Why don't you practice religion in public?
Those who are slaves to the Ket are forbidden to express their spiritual beliefs. We honor their isolation by practicing privately. Faith is also strongest when no one sees it.
It would be an honor.
I give you strength and courage, yet be clear your heart.
How do you become a priestess?
With great hardship. Only those who know darkness can lead others. I speak weekly words for them. They take my words to their families, so that they all find the strength I once longed for.
What do you believe?
In the never-ending growth of a soul that is reincarnated, a righteous action in this life.
And with that, is stronger than dynasty.
Greetings again, Ryder.
Thank you.
Give me a double dose of summon, quick. A double? Just
Looks like medical supplies. Probably shouldn't tamper with them.
Yes, what is it? You're that alien they've been talking about on comms, aren't you? Why are you standing here? Don't you have more important places to be?
I'm Pathfinder Ryder with the Andromeda Initiative. From...
Wonderful. You're from far away. Do they have magical healing where you're from?
Nothing more advanced than what you have?
Then where you're from is useless to me right now. Stand over there.
Dr. Hareen, maybe Ryder could help us with the emergency caches.
Emergency caches?
This is a war zone. Ket attacks are always a risk. Wounded? There's probably a cache of emergency medical supplies nearby. No substitute for real medical attention, but you'll survive long enough to reship.
Problem is the caches are empty right now. We're strained and no one's been out there to replenish supplies.
There's no time to waste. I'll help with whatever you need.
Supply crates are stacked by the wall over there. Directions to the caches are with them. You have a vehicle?
Of course.
Good. Get going. Good to see you again.
Are you the doctor in charge here?
For the moment. My colleague... There were too many battles. Too many she couldn't save. Working here can be exhausting. and I don't mean just physically.
The infirmary's full. What happened?
The Ket attacked a civilian transport not far from here. We won, but it was close, as you can...
Why are the Ket attacking civilian ships?
They capture Angara for slave. Some are transported elsewhere, and we never see them again. I can't imagine the horrors they're subjected to.
I'll let you get back to work.
That would be best.
These are the emergency medical supplies the doctor mentioned. We have to get them to the caches. Sam, you saving the location data?
Of course, Pathfinder.
Jarl, have you come back to us?
Briefly.
And these must be the strangers I've heard so much about. You know, if not for Jarl, I might kill you.
This is my friend, Mace. She helps supply the resistance.
That must be difficult out here.
Jarl's the brave one.
How do you get supplies with the Ket everywhere?
The same way we came. There are caves.
It's hard to fly in, so my children run most items.
Children?
Their size makes it hard. We all do what we can out here, even children.
Are you selling anything we could use?
I have almost nothing left. What I do have, we need. Maybe if you clear that Ket station on the South Road, I'd be able to bring in more and spare something for you.
How do you feel about Ephra?
Some speak ill of the man, but his plan is bold and the resistance is important. I'll do what I can to help until I can't help anymore.
Good luck, and stay safe.
Just make sure you return Jarl to us.
If you need patching up, you'll have to wait. A patrol just came through and I need to see to them.
Is it just you here?
Volunteer medics are hard to come by, especially ones who can handle Vold.
It's actually warm in here. Those heaters work pretty well.
We don't use them for heat. They generate artificial...
What do you mean, go dark?
Right, I suppose you wouldn't know about that.
Giusto, ce l'hanno spiegati i saggi dall'altra
If we
parte.
don't get enough, our immune systems weaken and our bioenergy slows. We go dark.
It can't be easy living in a place like this.
Between the cold and the lack of sun, it's tough to keep morale up. Most of us come from Aya or Haval, so it's a big adjustment, immunity drop. But if the civilians in the settlements can live here without complaint, so can we.
I'll come back if I need anything.
I'll be here.
Hope they give me a patrol soon. You think I'll see any Ket?
Not likely. Don't venture this close.
Wow. I wonder how it works. Do you think they're adapted remnant tech?
You don't win a war without good organization.
From this room, we keep track of our brothers and sisters in the field.
Pathfinder, I was told to expect you. Davyakar's Chief Intelligence Officer. I want to brief you on Vold. Any questions about the planet? Ask away.
How does the Resistance plan to win this war?
We don't have the forces to fight a planet-wide war. Our only hope is the center of all Ket operations on Vold is across the valley. At least, that is our hope.
Is that a map of Vold?
A living map, yes. Every region on the planet
Updated in real time as we get it. You can see the nearest Dara, the Jaratechiks, and Yarnik, the archaeological dig the Kett have occupied.
The bright spots on the map, are those cities?
Cities under siege by the Kett, yes. The largest, Destroyer, was our capital.
Was?
It's hard to think of a city as a capital when it's just a maze of empty streets and burnt-out buildings. But buildings can be rebuilt. We are more than our cities.
Tell me more about Astraea.
It's the recent focus of Kett attacks. They think they can break our spirit by tearing down. The Kett learned that we fight to the death, and so they destroy our Dara, our homes. They underestimate the Angara.
You mentioned the word Dar. What does it mean?
Well, translated directly, it means rock foundation. A Dar is... There are several out here. Angara who live in Dara are combat trained.
I guess they'd need to be.
They take pride in defending themselves. But the Kett are bolder lately. The Dara are their new target. We've had to change our tactics to protect them. More patrols with the Dara means fewer raids on Kett camps. The Kett know this and use it against us.
I think I have enough info.
If you need anything else, I'll be here.
They all say the same thing. The Resistance is missing supplies.
My friend. Welcome home, brother.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall.
But I never get
Life support is stable.
from Aya, do I?
You're so good at guilting me, Zeke.
Whoa! Didn't mean to sneak up on you.
It's the alien. The one that helped out on Havarl. Didn't expect an alien to help. They've mostly tried to kill and enslave us. So that's amazing. You're amazing.
Shut up, Beniska. You're embarrassing.
You shut up. I'm being charming, right?
The Angara have been wonderful to us, including yourself. So thank you.
See? We're building bonds here, Zeke.
So what's out there? Any tips?
As a start, you could join our fight in Hajara, where those red lights are. I hear someone's looking for help.
Or you could just go there and kill some Kett. They're everywhere.
Anything else you need to know? We've been stationed here forever, so we're experts.
Those red lights. You said that's Hijara?
Yes. Hajara Station, one of the Dar in the valley. It's a small community, mostly scientists. There's people there that might need help, if you haven't checked it out already.
How do people manage to live down there?
Why so surprised? We've adapted to this weather.
Those lights are conspicuous. Don't the Kett attack?
We've adapted to that too. The Kett want to take us alive, so we fight to the death. It seems to deter them.
What's that alien facility on that mountain over there?
That's the Kett Command Center. We have constant eyes on it.
What's its purpose?
It controls Kett operations on the entire planet. There's always ships coming and going.
I came face to face with the prefect there. Meanest, motherless Bisan I ever saw.
Even the Kett seemed afraid. We don't have much intel on her, though.
Do you know of any remnant sites or ruins?
I think so. Actually, I don't know.
Zeke, do you ever read the dailies?
No, you'll tell me if I need to know something.
So where is it?
Tall lights, over on your right somewhere.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Take care. Stay safe.
You be safe too, Jarl Amadarov. Has your sister recovered from her mission? She was brave.
So brave.
She is. Both recovered and brave. Thank you for asking.
Look, Ryder's back. What do you need?
I'll let you get back to your work.
Activating automated forward station deployment. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
How's your sister?
Doing better. Physically.
Nightmares still?
Okay, Sam, what's Vold got for us?
Ket activity appears to be centered around this large central command post. According to Resistance intelligence, the base coordinates all Ket military efforts on Vold.
And taking it down will cripple their operations.
In theory. However, given the trouble the Angara Resistance has had infiltrating the base, it's a simple task. I recommend a more cautious approach that starts with the investigation of smaller Ket installations.
What about the Angara? The Resistance, what's their status?
Resistance dispatches indicate there is someone in Hajara who needs help. We could visit Tekix, a larger and more established Angara Dar that is nearby.
Sounds good. Thanks, Sam.
Pathfinder, Vold's temperature range is fixed well below freezing, with pockets of even more severe conditions. This necessitates the use of the Nomad. I advise against prolonged exposure to the cold.
Got it. Don't crash the car.
Our scans have detected remnant monoliths, which suggests the presence of a vault.
And that means we might be able to melt this ice cube. All right, we've got our work cut out for us. Let's get going.
The Nomad's got safeties if you drive off this mountain, right?
Trust me.
Follow the lights, Ryder. It corners a little poorly, doesn't it? Your vehicle?
I swear I will turn this car around. Temperature's back to normal. Kent, coming this way!
Quickly! Before they find the resistance!
Over here!
Down you go!
Scott, they almost got past me.
Easy, are you alright?
Better now that those Ket are dead. Ah, I thought I could lead them the other way. If you hadn't come along, they'd be halfway to our camp by now.
How bad are you hurt? Can you make it back?
It'll be comical, but I can walk. And I know a secret route to the camp. Just wide enough for one. I can get back faster than your rover.
Have the Ket tracked down the resistance here?
No, these scum caught a signal flash and were too stubborn to ignore it. You didn't give them time to report in. All their superiors will know is that they went missing in the blizzard.
What are you doing out here?
I'm just a scout. I'm supposed to make sure the Ket get lost out here and stay lost. But they were more prepared than I thought. I got careless.
We have to keep going.
Go. I'll roll the Ket bodies off the cliff before I head back.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
The windows are fogging up on the inside. Isn't there some sort of de-icer?
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Enemies! Why were Ingara attacking us?
Pathfinder, I detect a datapad nearby.
Exul is stockpiling supplies. Why?
It's troubling. Efra should hear of this.
Pathfinder, I have informed Onis. The drop point is secure.
Good. The Resistance should get their supplies now.
I, and many others, have never known a world without Ket. The Resistance fights so our children may one day be free.
They're a tough bunch.
How long have the Angara been fighting the Ket? Must feel like forever.
Undocumented mineral nearby, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, I detect a Ket camp ahead. I'm detecting below normal temperatures. Life support is back online.
PB, did I see you unpacking the other day? And then packing and then unpacking?
What? No. Maybe.
Trying to keep me on my toes?
Just keeping me on my toes, actually.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
I think we saw these lights from the lookout post.
Let's see if someone here needs help.
Chandler, I'm pretty sure there's something here.
Ah,
They'll probably
you're
affect by
Ryder.
the scourge.
It's an honor to meet you.
The microbe variety
What can I
in
do
the top
for you?
layer is completely different. They contain
You were
traces
saying
of
something
forces of
about ice
radioactive
talkers?
isotopes.
Huh? Don't let anyone hear you. Stupid. Talk to Dinor. He knows more about how that tail spread.
What are you doing with this giant block of ice?
That was cut out from below Hijaro. We're right above an inland sea, and the ice goes deep. Everything under the first layer was perfectly... There's a lot we can learn from the composition of the deeper layers. Microbes, ancient life forms, all untouched by the scourge.
I won't disturb your work.
Only the cat showed us the same courtesy.
The numbers check out. I don't know what else I can do to strengthen my argument. Oh, hello. You're that rider alien everyone's talking about. What can I do for you?
You said something about ice talkers?
Oh, that's something of a joke between me. One of our classmates was at an old archaeological dig. 2 months later, another group claimed they heard the...
What was it?
Too much Malay. That's what... Now it's become something of... The numbers check out. I don't know what else... Oh, hello. You're that rider alien everyone's talking about. All right.
This isn't Haval. You spend too long out there in the dark, you'll get wet.
It's bad. I get it.
The moment you see sunlight break,
I'll be a target.
not for long. You'll get a lot from just 5 minutes of exposure.
The human is listening to us.
You here to learn survival tips from old Percy?
Why does your kind need this?
We draw nourishment from solar...
But we have to keep out of sight, or the cat will spot us.
You sound like an expert.
What I can teach wouldn't help.
Your body can't store a charge.
If you go too long without sunlight...
Lack of regular exposure puts our bodies under stress.
Have to keep my strength up for the resistance.
Good luck out there.
I'm ready to go, Passy.
Not so fast. You still don't know...
Found an abandoned supply pack on the eastern plain.
Anything good in it?
Tools, some frozen nutrient paste, pictures of a family.
Familiar faces? People from around here?
No, looked like they were from farther east.
Guess they didn't make it here. The eyes got to the machinery again.
Let Yaren know. She'll take care of it. They told me you might be coming through. Watch your step. We buried data probes in the snow.
What is this place?
Bijara Station, the only research base on Vold, educated on Aya, trained by the Resistance.
Takes guts to be stationed out here alone.
They only send scientists who can handle themselves in a fight. Since the Resistance can't always protect us, we protect ourselves.
Are you in charge here?
Lead researcher. Worked as a seismologist on Aya before I volunteered for Hijara.
You volunteered?
We all did. Aya is fine, but I can't speak for the rest, but I can. So far, Vold has lived up to my expectations. Always a new mountain to scale.
How long has this station been around?
Only a few years. This used to... We've discovered a wealth of resources. Metals, minerals, even a new species.
All that was hidden under the ice?
And more. We've only scratched the surface.
I'll come back if I need anything.
I'll be here.
Well, I haven't seen many of your kind around here, but I've heard lots about the Pathfinder from my friends on Aya.
All good things, I hope.
So far.
I'll take a look at your stock.
Got plenty of supplies.
No, ma è un proiettile. Nah.
Looking to buy?
Do you get much business out here?
I do all right. The trick is, sometimes they even make...
Isn't that dangerous?
I've had a few close calls, but they haven't caught me yet. The stars are on my side.
I'm good for now.
Looking to buy?
I'll take a look at your stock.
Got plenty.
Anche questi ce li ho. Ok.
I'm reading a temperature decrease. Life support is back online.
Boring is better than being killed by Ket.
How's the dig going?
We can't get deep enough to take a proper sample. The ice is too thick. If I had better equipment, we would have finished days ago.
Try asking Armroll about it.
You're that alien Pathfinder they call Ryder. Oh, I wish I could talk. But I've got to get this sky-cursed piece of junk working. It's been picking up weird interference for days. I can't transmit data to our colleagues in Talara.
Is there something I can do?
Maybe. I didn't think you'd be familiar with our machines. Oh, I need to take a break before I kill someone. If you want, feel free to poke around.
High-powered communications array. Most likely for planet-wide communications.
Makes sense. Anything on that interference the researcher talked about?
I am detecting a signal. It is faint, but this equipment is sensitive. Pathfinder, I also observe a regular pattern in this emitted signal. It may be artificial.
You don't mean Ket? Are you saying the Ket are disrupting our comms? We must look into this.
What is that noise?
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
We can't just attack an entire Ket base.
So you're just giving up on Neoj? He was your best friend.
No. I'm saying we need to think about this. Get in touch with Buxton and form a proper plan.
They could be dead or worse by the time your thinking's done. You're that alien people have been talking about. Some say we can't trust you. But if you're here to fight Ket, that's good enough for me.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Ket kill people. They take our families and we never see them again. Anyone who fights against that has to be better than them. So, will you fight them? I know the location of the labor camp where they took my uncle.
What's a Ket labor camp for?
Different things. They put people in cages there. Sometimes they make them work. Sometimes they collect Angara, and once they have enough, they move them. And sometimes they just kill them. My father died that way.
That's awful. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Make sure I don't lose more family.
I'll get your uncle.
Here's the nav point of the labor camp. Please hurry. Milge may not have much time. I hope Nilge is still alive.
What else do you know about the labor camp?
Not much. There isn't much reconnaissance on it. If it's like the other camps I've heard about, then the Ket probably keep the Angara penned. Security is probably really tight, lots of guards.
Why did the Ket capture your uncle?
I'm not sure. Anya covered the base. I never thought Nilge would be captured. He's the most experienced fighter I know.
I'm going to go now.
I'm growing very close to you, Bibi. To this whole team, really.
My advice? Keep a little distance. Don't lose yourself.
No, no. I feel stronger for it. Even more sure of who I am.
Cat signals detected ahead, Pathfinder. Life support restored. I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Your people have been fighting the Ket for a long time.
Since long before my birth.
Are you encouraged that you have allies now? Us, I mean.
It's better not to die alone. Yes.
Wow. You don't think we can win?
This isn't a typical war, therefore winning won't be typical.
Ambient temperature is normal. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support at 100%.
It's dead, of course.
If circuitry is intact, we could power it up and gain entrance. The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
So, am I the first and only Asari you know?
You are the first, but not the only.
Really? Who else?
There is also Lexi.
Oh, right.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Another eidetic trigger, Sam?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Did your people have plans to settle here? You seem easily affected by the cold. Peavy, when Asari exclaim, Goddess, who are they talking about?
Me. Obviously.
That looks like Ket tech.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
Say, Jal, you smell really nice. Like, not just now. Always.
Thank you. I like to... I take pride in all aspects of my person. I like to smell nice.
Well, I think it's great. Where do you get it?
I make it. Is tinkering with alcohols and plant essences that different from explosives?
Yeah, kinda.
We are nearing the nav point provided by Sokar Esol on Aya.
Yeah, someone mixed it up here.
I detect traces of weapons fire consistent with Ked's technology.
Ket. Great.
I recognize him. That's Keldo, one of Sokal's suppliers.
And here's the ambush.
sure take up a lot of space back here. Your thighs are massive.
Great. Now we're both uncomfortable.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder. The ambient temperature is normal. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support is back online.
Heads up, there might be a remnant in that site.
Anasari told me she'd been a dancer in the afterlife. Does your species also believe in reincarnation?
Huh? No. Afterlife was a shithole bar. If she survived that to come here, she probably does feel reborn.
This is the Ket labor camp Skion talked about.
I'll keep an eye out for the kidnapped Angara.
Got them all.
You're here to rescue us. The control panel is right there. Shut this down.
Nice shot! A little of this!
That's it. Good work. Once I have a weapon, I'm gonna destroy these Ket.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
Ancora.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support is stable.
Bene.
Disable the fence! I have to get out! Freedom. I'm not getting away with this!
I'm reading a temperature decrease. I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Get me out of here!
Life support restored.
I'm gonna kill these kids!
I'm reading a temperature decrease. providing a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Just in time. Would have given us another day at most. No thanks for Rana's jabs. You see what I mean? We owe you. How'd you find us anyway?
Your nephew Ski-Out was trying to get you.
So you've said the Resistance needs to be debriefed. Interesting. It seems we have... Can you deliver this drive to Dead Chicks? If we work together, no time will be wasted.
What's in the drive?
The Ket never realized how much we downloaded off their network.
I'll go there as soon as I can.
Perfect. Buckstill will be in her workshop. I hope we meet again, under better circumstances. Grab all the weapons you can. The Resistance will put it to use.
Aspetta, forse ho capito. Raccomando, il paladino sempre imboscato, eh? Scusa, non posso salvare perché non è una zona sicura.
Life support restored.
Qui dentro la zona sicura, qui immagino che potrò salvare, vero? No. Va bene. Dentro la macchinetta posso salvare? No.
Remnant site ahead, Pathfinder. It could have defenses in place. I'm reading pet technology at this location. Shooting the device will destroy it.
One out!
That device was feeding data externally.
To where?
I can't devices at other remnant locations.
Hey, Joel. Joel? Joel? You alive?
What? What did I miss?
The way Ryder drives, you can sleep?
This is a very smooth ride.
Devices seem to be extracting remnant data and sending it to a single location.
Can we track it down?
It's heavily encrypted. I may be able to break it with more information.
Got the signal. This way. This is the source of that interference? Looks like a meteorite.
The interference is caused by the EM radiation it's emitting. I detect that...
Detect later! Angry Adi headed for us!
The signal emitted by that meteorite might be drawing the Ardi, as well as driving them into a frenzy.
How do we shut it off?
Perhaps the scan will tell us more, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, I can modify your Omni tool to dampen the signal.
Hostiles ahead!
Watch out! Those Adis seem really mad.
Adi don't normally act like this. Something's made them angry.
We are close to the source of the signal. Perhaps something about the frequency.
Ok, comunque ha salvato, quindi...
I suggest we return it to the Nexus for analysis. We could learn more about the Scourge.
True. Disrupting comms, driving wildlife into a frenzy. There's too much here to ignore. We need to study it. Hopefully, the Hajara scientists won't have any more trouble with their comms.
Ok.